Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Internet Uncapped. I'm joined here, as always, with Evan. Evan, how are you doing?
I'm doing just fine.
All right. And today,
Breasts. Woo!
breast clap. So today we are going to be discussing this fat blob who's right behind me. Let me duck my head down. RTU, he's back at it again. What is he doing? Yes, Evan. That's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to jump right into the clip. RTU spazzing out about the Kino Casino. We love the Kino Casino. Spazzing out about Ames. Spazzing out about everyone in his chat. Absolutely hilarious. Gets felted. And I think without further ado, let's jump right into it. Here we go. And by the way, shout out to critiquing the critics. I mean, this guy manages to get all these streams. We reacted to the Ames one before. Let me show their channel. Critique the critics. I think I said it the wrong way, but make sure you go ahead and you like, subscribe, follow, the usual. Give them that follower account because they do such great stuff, making sure to get these clips of RTU out there. But let's jump into this.
We would ice our golden buns all night.
At Hip Hop Skip Your Block Worlds donated $4.99 through Super Chat. By the way, snow or not, Mackenzie has a visibility of 0 feet.
Now this is messed up. Mackenzie is ReviewTechUSA's daughter, who is blind. So I want to bring it back a little bit. So Rich was getting felted about this. This is why you never mention your personal stuff online. You want to mention your pets, fine. Don't talk about your kids. Don't talk about any family members, etc. Keep that crap private. But RTU has a habit of using stuff like this to get sympathy online. Rich, you look like you're in you look like you're on the edge of death, but you're in your 40s. Stop trying to get sympathy for your kids and be an adult, you moron. But let's play it.
Snow or not, Mackenzie has a visibility of 0 feet. Sorry man. Hungry face emoji, as emoji, Bob Lavari, hungry face emoji, as emoji,
Dude,
Donald, big black square emoji, big black square emoji, big black square emoji, big black square emoji.
You are fresh.
Emoji,
you just made that.
hungry face emoji,
Finding people
as
to
emoji,
work.
Jeffrey, big black square emoji, big black square emoji, big black square emoji, big black square emoji, big black square emoji,
Just
big
keeps
black
going.
square emoji.
Yeah, dude,
hungry face emoji, as emoji.
So the Kino Casino, they're the ones that I've seen say this. So I don't know if they're the ones that came up with it, but Triple P will often say that ReviewTechUSA ate his daughter's eyes, which is messed up. That's a violent
Horrible.
joke, but it's a joke nonetheless. I mean, ReviewTechUSA, obviously he doesn't have beef with them. Like if I was to say something like that to you, we're friends, I could say that, but like they have beef on the internet, and Rich, like an idiot, shows that it affects him. So what does Triple P naturally do? I'm gonna do it again. And then it spreads to the Kino audience and it spreads to all of his detractors. That's what's happening. And Rich, like an idiot, shows that this makes me mad. Roar.
Come say that to my face. I'll leave it at that. We'll have coffee together. Anyway,
and remember what happened with Ames. Okay? Ames said, "Where do you want to meet up?" I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. And then Ames went ahead and then stated, "Then shut the fuck up. Then stop saying say it in person, bitch." And RTU was just completely felted. He looked like an absolute a-hole. It was so funny. One of the best things I've ever seen. I again could not stop laughing. So let's go back into it.
then they go off like looking for acceptance from whoever they watch that thinks it's okay to say that shit, like wagging. You have to see what I did. You have to see what I like. That's like that's it. That's exactly what it's done for.
Okay, Rich. Like, go ahead and just say to the whole world that you're felted. I mean, Evan, is there anything you want to add to this?
Shut up! That's really all I have to add at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like we've covered RTO, I think, just once on here, like
twice.
twice,
We've covered
but
it twice.
Yeah, but again, he's such a moron.
He really is.
He
It's
gets
kind of incredible.
Yeah, he does this all the time, where he just tries to talk a big game, and he ends up just looking like a moron in the end, taking his shirt off. He gets in the debates with King Sly,
Yeah.
Ames for almost 30 minutes. It was 28 minutes, completely decimated him. RTU had nothing to do but cope with it. Gonna go, you're actually kind of cute. Yeah, Jay thinks you're cute too. Okay, Rich, stay on
I'll
topic.
meet you for coffee. And then when he says, I'll meet you in Yonkers, he's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. We are not doing that. It's like, shut up, Rich. You invited him, so you might as well take the invitation.
Yeah. Again, when he does that, I mean, I don't know really what to say with like RTU sometimes, but it's just like don't be such a bitch about everything. Christ,
really,
like don't show that this bothers you. Just shut the fuck up and do your stream.
Yeah.
With all the dead air where you're just gonna hit the applause most of the time, and then you're gonna go brass, 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 and then woo, yeah, brass.
Ames didn't offer. I said Ames. He said he would come see me. So if I see Ames somewhere, we'll have a discussion, Biffy. That's exactly.
And that's wrong. Ames didn't say come see him. You, Rich, you said, I bet you won't say it to my fucking face. And Ames said, where would you like to meet up, bud? Where would you like to meet up? And then you said, I'm not fighting you. And then again, Ames replied with, shut the fuck up then. Stop threatening to fight people. And Review Tech went on to get felted. Again, it's
as he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Yep.
Felted. Yeah. Again, bullshit. Let me go ahead and get the clip up here.
Yeah. Yeah, get it up.
Oh man, I gotta get it. Man, I lost it.
Oh.
Yeah, the freaking. I had it saved on the other screen and then it refreshed. Love it.
What I said. You're disgusting. You're.
Oh wait, they played it. They played it.
You're a disgusting human being. You would never say that to my face.
I'm saying it to your face right now.
No, say it to me in person. Would you ever say it to me in person?
Yep.
Where do you want to meet up?
Yes,
Yonkers,
I'm not fighting. I'm not gonna have a physical altercation with you.
Shut the fuck up and stop saying meet me in person, you chicken shit bitch.
And exactly, he does it every
even better.
time.
It's in the video. What do you know?
Again, oh man, I got the clip loaded too. I had the clip loaded prior. I'm such a dunce. I watched this through and I forgot it's in here. But yeah, I mean, again, right there, he gets fucking felted. Absolutely felted. Oh, I'm not fucking meeting you. And I don't know if you heard the whole thing Ames said. Is that in Yonkers where they're saying birds? RTU has this fake sense of this false sense of entitlement where he thinks he's this big fucking celebrity. And it's like, RTU, you're a fat moron on the internet that makes bullshit content where you just go ahead and hit a soundboard or a stream deck, whatever tech you use, and it just goes, brass, and it has some bullshit applause. You're not an entertainer. You're not entertaining. You kiss chickens on your desk because you think it's funny. It's not. You're a moron. And then you go on to get felted in every single debate you've ever had. Jay, your editor, made you look like a stupid bitch when you refused to pay him and fired him on his birthday. Ames had a 30-minute showdown with you where he completely felted you. And the first debate with Ames, I'm going to go ahead and say this. He was never in that situation before. He had never done anything like that. And he even said, I'm a little nervous. And you kept making fun of him. And you tried to criticize him. And you tried to bully him off the internet. And you said some pretty critical things of him. And then when he did it to you, now he's a bad guy. And we're going to hear it here later in this clip where he's on house arrest. He's all these things. And if the shoe was on the other foot, ReviewTech would go, oh, he's spreading false information about me. I can't believe he said this. Guess what, ReviewTechUSA? As DSP once said, get fucked.
You say that to my face in person is my fucking point. Yeah, I was like, Ames, all right, I'll say it to you. All right, Ames, if you say it to me, you see, then we will have coffee. We will have coffee.
No, and
Not what he
this is
said.
this is always the rewriting of Review Tech USA.
Yep.
I don't know if he's just stupid or high all the time. It could
Probably
be
both at this point.
Yeah, exactly. We're on the same page. It's probably
Yep.
both. Where he just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, and he'll go ahead and he does this thing where it's the narcissistic prayer, where no, I didn't do it. Oh, if I did do it, it wasn't my fault. If it was my fault, then it's not that big of a deal. And Triple P says it all the time. It's the narcissistic prayer. And that's a Review Tech USA. He goes on to point out DSP's flaws in hopes that people will look at him and go, DSP's really worse than RTU. He's not the biggest lolcow. But if you can look at my virtual background right now, you will see that RTU is possibly one of the biggest lolcows next to Boogie and Wings. In size, that is. But also in personality, he is just as big of a lolcow as DSP. And DSP beats you by a tiny margin. It's not that far off.
And go from there. That's it. That's all I have to say to it. And that is what I leave it at. And I will continue to say it. And whoever wants to get butthurt about me saying that, be it. But you would not say that shit to my face. That's not me being a tough guy. You literally wouldn't. And you know what's retarded?
And yes, it is you being a tough guy, Rich. You constantly say, "I bet you won't say it to my fucking face." What are you insinuating? You said to Ames, "Say that to my fucking face in person and watch what fucking happens." What does that mean, Rich? You're not saying that because, oh, yeah, what? Say that to my face and watch what happens. I'm gonna take you on a Jet2 holiday. Come on. What are we talking about? Like, what a moron. Like, again, he does this all the fucking time.
Well, and it's also a matter of insecurity on his part, but also it's a matter of insecurity when people say that in general. Watch what happens to my face. Say it to my face. But if someone actually was going to threaten harm, they just do it. They wouldn't warn you that they're going to do it or whatever. I mean, obviously I can't say what they are, but the threats and whatever, but not most people don't really like follow up on that stuff. Some people do. I'm not saying that it's always 100%, but most people it's all bluster and bullshit, really.
Yeah, and here's another clip of RTU again with these vague threats like, "Rich, shut the fuck up."
Nothing violent or nothing illegal. He's going to regret putting me in that situation. I'm just going to say that.
Well,
no. USA. Wish I could sound more enthused about it right now. Yeah, I regret giving him my play button, though.
I regret giving him my play button.
But nothing violent or nothing illegal. He's going to regret putting me in that situation. I'm just going to say that and not say anything else. Why would...
What is he going to regret, Rich? What is he going to regret? Again, with these bullshit tough guy wannabe fucking like nonsense, Rich. Shut the fuck up. You can't even clean your fucking house. You have your mom do it for you.
He's literally not going to do anything. I mean, if he was going to do something, he would have done it by now, or at least planned it. He ain't planning shit right now.
Yeah,
ever.
Breasts.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
That's
every time.
It's just breasts every time.
Yeah, honestly.
Say that they're wasting their money anymore because you know why. That's why they're more emboldened to do shit like that. Good job, YouTube. So, you make it that people can play.
Yeah, blame YouTube for the fact that, I mean, and I agree with this take a little bit where he's just like, oh, people can make an account, then donate money and then charge it back. Okay, you have to dispute it then. Like, I mean, YouTube, it is kind of a shitty system, I'll say that. But then you have to fight those claims. Yeah. But he won't do it. He's too fucking lazy.
No.
The games of super chats, and on top of it, you make it that they could be more malicious because there's no financial consequence to it. Smart moves all around. Ames is under house arrest.
So I don't know what he's reading. I don't know if this is someone in the chat, someone sending this to him on Twitter in a DM or X, but he just reads that out loud. And he doesn't announce like, oh, this is from someone's text, this is from this is from that. He just says this out loud.
Yeah.
Allegedly? For what?
Yeah, now throwing the allegedly.
What is he under house arrest for? Oh, that's great. Oh. Like Ames here, man.
There we go with the fucking applause.
I'm gonna get the Ames. Here's the thing. My shit's turning around. I have beautiful kids. I have a significant other. I still.
You gotta play that back one more time. It was kind of bugging out a little bit.
Yeah.
But
the Ames. Here's the thing. My shit's turning around. I have beautiful kids.
It's turning around.
I have a significant other. I still do well on these streams,
in the background.
And I consider myself a pretty creative guy, and I do think I have some talent.
It's Morrowind from Elder Scrolls series. Okay, Rich, are you saying things should turn around because you're wearing a fucking polo sweater? Shut up, you moron! Like, complete and absolute dipshit. Like, oh my god, he's such a this is the stuff that frustrates me with RTU. Like, no, things haven't turned around just because you had one good stream or because you changed your name to ReviewTechUSA. Whoa, buddy, my problems are solved. No, Rich, you're still the same fat fucking degenerate. And then he goes out and he says, "Oh, I have kids. You have two beautiful kids." Yeah, a daughter who had a disease that you only visited 3 fucking times when she was in the hospital. And anytime anyone asks you, "Why didn't you visit her more?" you go ahead and you make a big fucking deal about it and start trying to say like, "Oh, you know more than doctors. You know more than doctors." Every time Kingsley brings it up and says, "Why couldn't you use a Tyvek suit? Why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you do that?" I have not once, anytime that Kingsley has mentioned it, or anyone, for example, he hasn't said, "Oh, well, I called her." If you are a father, you get in communication with your kid any which way possible. Via phone, via text, FaceTime, any of that. But yet you've never said that, Rich. And as a father, as someone who is responsible for kids, because kids are not responsible for their parents. Parents are responsible for their kids. You visited your daughter 3 times while she was sick. You never once said, "Oh, I kept in communication with her," though. No. Your baby mama went over there and was the one that was in contact with her all the time. And I guarantee while you were playing fucking Elden Ring, you didn't once ask, "Oh, how she's doing. No, you're probably there going, "She's alive." Oh yeah, claps, applause. Brass.
Yeah, like, my daughter has brass. Woo!
My daughter's alive. Brass. Like, that's it.
Aiming the breast button while eating those marijuana gummies all the time.
Yeah, and the THC drinks.
And the THC,
he doesn't do any more on stream. But
right. But he's pretty high right now in this part of the clip. It's pretty clear. He's doing the Dwayne the Rock Johnson arch with his eyebrows. Just look how high he is. He can't even
I don't think
eyebrows.
See, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I think if he does it, I think he does it once in a while now. I think he's definitely cut back, but I think it's already fried him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Look at his speech. Look at his verbiage. Look at just how he talks. Like, there's times where he just sits there and it's so much fucking dead air, and he just goes,
"Yeah,
Ames, I hate you, Bress." Like, it's insane.
And it works. Lord knows I've made plenty of mistakes, and I'm not dismissing those. But you
do dismiss those. You do dismiss those, and you try to pin the blame on others for things that you have done, Rich.
Stream to 5 people, and you can't even leave your house because you're on house arrest.
Why would you say that? You don't know that he's really on house arrest. Someone just said it. Then you said allegedly. Now here you go again saying you're on house arrest.
But also, Rich, what crime did Ames commit? Like, can you say? Do you know? Because if you don't, it's all baseless.
Exactly. And that's how Rich just operates. Everything is a baseless fucking claim. If it's about him, you need everything. You need DNA evidence. You need Rich's mother there to confirm, "That's my kid." You need video evidence. You need a motive. You need a note from Rich saying, "Yeah, I fucking did that. I'm going to do it at 3:30 tomorrow." You need everything for Rich. But for Rich, only thing he needs is one fucking message from someone in his fucking chat that's a trusted member. And he goes, "Yeah, that's a great source. Yeah, he definitely did punt that baby." like Kyle from South Park. He kicked the baby. Shut up, Rich.
I know.
And you live your life.
And sorry, one last thing before I jump back into it. He criticizes DSP for this all the time, where he says, DSP, people have the evidence. And then you're just sitting there going, well, you don't have enough evidence. People just need some evidence to go ahead and prove that you're wrong. But when people go ahead and say, Rich, we have the logs of you playing Elden Ring for so many hours while your daughter was in the hospital, you go ahead and you say, oh, are you a fucking doctor? Oh, you know more than doctors? Shut up.
Vicariously through me.
No one wants to live vicariously through you. That's a long walk to get around you, bud.
Doesn't that suck? It doesn't suck for me, though. But
I don't know why it's being so laggy, but it is what it is.
I'm glad life sucks for you.
And here he goes. I'm glad life sucks for you. Stop being such a prick. Shut up.
You're a piece of shit.
That guy's gay.
And then...
Yes, that guy is gay.
Maybe that's a little bit of a film moment, but if you're
that guy is gay.
Allegedly on house arrest, which I'm sure he isn't.
So now he's going to say allegedly, because he knows that he shouldn't be saying it. But he always slips up where he says definitively that, yeah, he is on house arrest. And then he'll go ahead and be like, no, guys, no, I said allegedly.
Here's how we'll know if Ames is. If he actually is, he'll just come back and like do a whataboutism and not explain it. And if he isn't, he'll talk about it in 3
Oh, you mean like whataboutism when you don't visit your daughter?
seconds and be like, no, I'm not. What the fuck is he talking about? And he'll say some stupid shit and regurgitate something from like Kino Casino or something like that and say I'm felted and have nothing else to say.
Well, you did get felted. And the Kino Casino owned you, bud. You watch their ReviewTechUSA 100%. I think he is like Phil. Phil has duty streams where Phil will magically watch. Well, not magically. He watches them, and then he'll go on stream and say, "Yeah, I don't watch Detractor stuff. I don't watch any of them because I just think they're a bunch of. I think they're a bunch of idiots. And if you seek that out, you're an idiot." And it's like, okay, DSP, bud. Then he goes on to the stream. And duty streams sometimes will write like these crazy narratives. And DSP will go, yeah, I heard recently that like the trolls are saying that I have hooves for feet. And I'm just like, huh? And it's just duty streams messing with them just to be like, yeah, look, there you go. Now you know he watches my stuff. Which is absolutely hilarious. And he felts him every time with it.
So if he debunks it instantly, then he isn't. If he ignores it and like moves the goalpost and says something, he absolutely is on house arrest.
Okay, but if you can debunk it immediately while you couldn't see your daughter, then it's fine. But you've constantly moved the goalpost by mentioning like, oh, the doctor said this, said that it would be detrimental to her health. Those are your words. But King Sly said, why couldn't they put you in a Tyvek suit? But you never said that you called her. You never said that, oh, I was in contact with her in some way, shape, or form. You never said that, Rich. And that's your own kid. That speaks more about you than does anyone else.
Absolutely is. And I know he's probably fucking watching me right now, so we'll find out in about 5 minutes. Gay people make Ames very nervous, I think, too. Like, that's so gay. Who cares?
Okay, like what?
So that basically means that he's nervous around Ames. That's confirmed.
No. He said Ames is nervous around gay people.
No, RTU is gay, so therefore he's nervous around Ames. It's confirmed.
So yeah.
I don't make the rules. That's just how it works, Mitchell.
I guess so. But it's like ReviewTechUSA has had a long history. He has beef with King Sly. Mm-hmm. He had beef with the the Blackbuster critic. I think that's what his name was, or Blockbuster critic. I don't know. I just know his initials are BBC.
Oh God.
And Rich had problems with that guy too. Rich has a long-standing history of having problems with people who are black.
Yeah. Oof.
So I mean, Rich, you have a track record, bud.
Yeah. That guy's gay. Thank you.
Like, I think he got offended because I thought he was gay or something. Like,
I'm not looking to.
Well, according to Ames, he's either an incel or he's like a former family man that's like disenchanted with life. He's one of the two. He's either one step away.
Isn't that you? Isn't that you, Rich? Because you sure should act like it. Checks out to me.
Away from Harmon.
Yeah, there's so many clips of him. Like, there's the clip of him where, I mean, recently when we covered him, his dad comes in, starts talking about a credit card, and he's like, "Oh, I'm live." Rich, you couldn't mute. Watch this. Look. Oh, someone just walked in. Look, I just muted my microphone. It's unmuted now. Crazy concept. He's just so lazy that he couldn't just mute his microphone and be like, or he couldn't just be like, "Oh, give me 1 second. Hey, guy, chat. I'll be back in 1 second." Hits hotkey, goes, buh, 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 talks, comes back, be like, "Okay, I took care of that, guys. So back to the stream." And then that's
mic.
one. Two,
You're on hot
his
mic, Dad.
yeah. Two, his mother came on and said, "Oh, your daughter's going crazy. Your daughter's doing this, like she's being loud." And what did you do? "Well, I'm streaming right now." Rich, you're a father before anything else. You should have stopped the fucking stream, tended to your daughter, you fat moron. Be better.
Or like one step away, I probably shouldn't say this, but one step away from the main character and falling down. Ames was talking a bunch of shit like during the peak of the drama in 2024. I remember, I believe it was during that time period, or was that 2023? I don't know. Where I went into like a Twitter space, so maybe it was 2023, and he was fucking pissing me off. So I went in there and like trolled.
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, you tried to troll, Rich. Sure, you're always the master. Everything goes in the way that you want it to go. You're the mastermind, Rich. No, you're not. You're a fucking moron. You're a fat loser. Get over it.
The shit. He's like, I'm really nervous about doing this. Like,
yeah, because he never did that before, and you made fun of them the whole time, and you criticized him. And guess what? He got his revenge in that 30-minute clip. Or that 30-minute segment, whatever you want to call it, he made you look like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking care. Are you nervous? Are you scared? And he already hated me, and I bruised his ego, so that made him hate me 10 times more. So that's the origins of Ames's villain arc with me. I never, ever, if I ever complain about my job, slap the shit out of me.
And he's done it multiple times.
I mean, that's what you do all the time. All the fucking time with your videos, all the time whenever you were on Locale Live, or you didn't want to do something, or you were trying to meet up with Becky Boop in real life during the grocery store stunt or whatever. Like, that's all you are capable of doing is complaining and complaining and complaining, and also looking like a deer in the headlights on marijuana gummies. Like, ugh.
Yeah, and he tried to pay Becky Boop for sex, and she still didn't want to bang him.
Exactly.
And Jay revealed that RTU would constantly go into DMs on Twitter trying to go ahead and scope out women. And this is my theory. This hasn't been proven, but Grace Thorpe, who Evan, you know who Grace Thorpe is.
Yeah, yuck.
ReviewTechUSA invited her over to make content, and ReviewTechUSA was all good until he heard, oh, her father was coming along. And why is that? Why is that? Well, coincidentally, we have who's this right here, where the mouse is, Mr. Boogie 2988, Mr. Francis.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a fiance now. I believe they're engaged.
Yeah, they're engaged. Mm-hmm.
So, and she is 22, I believe, 21, 22.
Yeah, I believe 20. Yeah, I would say 22 at this point. Maybe 23, but I'm not sure.
And she's a young, very, 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 very young, naive woman.
Mm-hmm.
And RTU saw that, and he saw Grace Thorpe, who, I'm going to just Google search it right now. Grace Thorpe, how old is she?
Oh, God, she's like, I want to say like early 20s, maybe?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up, but it's not like...
Or something like that? I don't really remember. I don't follow her. She's gross. Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, she's out there. I think I might have spelled her name wrong.
Yeah, I think I spelled her name wrong too just now.
Yeah, Grace Thorpe, ex Lolcow Queen. And I'm trying to see if I can find.
I don't see her age either.
Yeah, I can't find it.
No, I can't either.
But she's got to be. She's got to be
in her early 20s at
yeah,
least.
like there's no way that she is like. Yeah, I don't see her being in her 30s. Like there's
no way.
There's no freaking way. Like
No.
I refuse to believe that it's like I refuse. I refuse to believe that she's even close. She's got to be in her early 20s. So, I'll go back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
I think that RTU wanted to bring her over where she's young, attractive, etc. He claims that he talked to his baby mama Lauren. I don't think so. I think he went ahead and said, yeah, come over. And then once he learned, oh, she's bringing her dad over, he got mad because he was thinking like, oh, this young attractive woman's coming over here. I'm gonna woo her by hitting the clapping emoji. That's my personal Theo theory. I'm not saying I have facts to back that up, but when you pair it with the fact that RTU jumped into so many DMs confirmed by Jay, and just him paying money to Becky Boop to sleep with her. This is a dude that is just an incel. He's an incel. I know he has 2 kids. I'm not using the term properly, but he doesn't use it properly either. So we're gonna use it on him. He's a fat incel with the, as Triple P and AIM say, the Masucci micro peen. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Slap the shit out of me if I ever sound like an ungrateful cunt. All right, Ames, breaking news. Ames is not on house arrest, but he acts like he is. Yeah, he's definitely not on house arrest. 100%.
Oh, sorry, my mistake, guys.
Yeah, you can't
wasn't on house arrest. Oh, yeah. I got it wrong. So what crime did he do? What crime did he commit?
Yeah. So I mean, here he is, like, now admitting that he's not on house arrest. Well, Rich, why the fuck would you go ahead and say that? Like, you can't just say something outlandish like that. Like, if the roles were reversed and someone sent Ames a message who's trusted in his community and said, RTU beat his baby mama today, and then he said that, and he said it like you said, you would be on your stream going, hey Ames, real quick, you're not gonna say to my fucking face, hey Ames, guess what? I can't believe you fucking did that, dude. That's fucked up. You fucking idiot. Like, you would be all on that ass because of the fact that he did those things. But now that you're in power, it's fine. Fuck you.
If you're on house arrest and he's streaming, definitely not. Unless he's fucking diabolical weirdo. I mean,
At another dude who vibes Outer World 2 donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Don't be sad, bro. On the bright side, at least you won't have to rap Mackenzie's presence. Hungry face emoji, as emoji, hungry face emoji, as emoji.
And here comes the donations that just completely felt him.
Hungry face emoji, as emoji, Bob Lavari, hungry face.
And he's mad.
Emoji, as emoji, hungry face emoji, as emoji, hungry face emoji, as emoji, Donald, big black square emoji, 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 hungry face emoji, as emoji, hungry face emoji, as emoji, hungry face emoji, as emoji, Jeff, hungry face emoji, as emoji, hungry face emoji, as emoji.
And I love it.
You acted like this in person, just in general. You would get your shit fucking caved in. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything to you. I'm not. But
again, another one.
No, not a chance in the world would he be capable. All he would do is this. He'd go, and that's it. That just one tiny little, just a kick. That's it. That's all he can do.
Yeah. Again, another instance of Masucci going ahead and being a bitch.
Yeah.
You would never fucking say that to my face. You wouldn't. You wouldn't say that to anybody's face. And I can't react. I can't do anything because then it's unreal. The fucking losers are protected on here. And I'm not supposed to, quote unquote, crash out, right? How do I not react to that about my kid? How? How do you not react to it? Do you have kids?
How do you not go visit your daughter in the hospital? How, Rich? How do you not go visit your daughter? How do you not have any type of communication with your kid to go ahead and to show that you care about them? How, Rich? How How am I not supposed to react, Rich?
Can't help to not let it get to me about my fucking kids. There's no magic formula to that. There's none. There's nothing that in saying just ignore it, you just ignore it. Kino Casino wouldn't say it to my face either. That's the thing. Okay. So they could go with that all they want to. Make sure.
I want to play devil's advocate a little bit here. Let's say, for the sake of example, that you are a so-called family man, you care about your daughter and whatever, right? If that were true, like what Mitchell said earlier, why is it that you ignored your own mother when your daughter was having a crisis and you said, oh, well, I'm streaming. No, I'm streaming. I'm streaming right now, right? Or the fact, like we said earlier, that his dad came in, asked about a question related to the credit card, and all he could do was saying, no, you're on hot mic. You're on hot mic. You're on streaming. It's just like how nobody in this world could look at those videos, match it with what you're saying, and say, oh, he's clearly a great father. Good job. He's a really stand-up guy, that RTU. It is so absolutely brain dead insane to even think that anybody could believe that.
Yeah. And the other thing is, too, when it comes to, DSP, people criticize DSP heavy when when Cat had a flat tire and DSP was like stalling, like he was like, oh, I gotta call guys. DSP put the little banner up, that would play like the little slideshow, and he took the phone call. He's like, oh, Cat's calling me, she never calls me. He stepped out of the office, he took the phone call, he muted his microphone, put that that slideshow up, came back in, and he's like, something happened with Cat, guys. Snort. I got to go ahead and I got to go take care of it. It's unfortunate. And then he did this whole fucking soliloquy about how, it's unfortunate. We were having a really good stream. We were having a really fun time. I would have liked to have hit the goal. And he was hoping that someone would be like, hey, DSP, here's $50 so you can hit the goal. Go save Cat. Ah! And then he sat there and waited, and everyone's like, wow, he's really begging so he can hit this goal, so that he can justify leaving early to go save Cat. Like, come on.
You clip this for them loud and clear. By all means, man, we could go out and get lunch one day and you could say the stuff you've been saying about my kids to my face. You could pick the restaurant. How about that? Doesn't matter. You could permanently ban them. They make 16 accounts. That's not it. I am just now with this spam on. I am just going to have to ignore it. But I've seen the clips. I've ignored the clips until literally right now. Yeah, you want to talk about a 6-year-old kid? That you want to talk about me and make up all the shit in the world about me, but you would never say you making up about a kid. You remember PPP is a fat racist fascist fuck that dated a pedophile, and Andy Worski is a cokehead pedophile.
And those are just outlandish claims. And let me say this. RTU, when it came to King Sly, when the whole thing came out about him and the Dropbox, where he was, quote unquote, saving photos of his ex's kids in bikinis and weird stuff. King Sly never jumped on board with that, never made fun of him. But RTU was the idiot that brought it up. And Kino Casino reacted to him, and they even said in their clips, Rich, why are you talking about this? They make fun of the things that you do, but the Kino Casino, at the end of the day, they give some great advice about a lot of different things. Like, a lot of the stuff that they say about iDubbbz, they're like, why is Anissa saying this? She's making iDubbbz look bad. And when you look at the clip, yeah, she's making him look really fucking bad. And it's absolute insanity. And then Rich is trying to make it seem like they just make things up. Like, guys, Rich is kicking puppies, he's punching kittens, he's spitting on orphans. No, they don't do that. They react to the shit that you say and bring up past moments where you are hypocritical. Deal with it. Or as they would say, suffer.
And you want to go after me for a character assassination? Please make sure they see this. I hope they do. I put the spam filter on. I'm not going to raise the price of the TTS. I'm not punishing the rest of my audience. I am going to have to completely ignore it now. But Christ, you're disgusting coward pussies. And that's it. And again, you really, whether it's Andy or Ashton.
Hold on. The problem is not character assassination. The problem is that you're lying about something that Ames isn't doing or isn't involved with, especially because he's not under house arrest. I mean, it's not character assassination. I guess you could call it defamation, because it's saying, oh, well, he committed this crime and he's a degenerate and all this stuff. But if it's not true, then you can't say that.
Yeah, and he mentioned that stuff. Like we said, first he said allegedly, then he mentioned it, and then later he said allegedly again.
Right. Yeah.
And he does that on purpose. And now he's saying this stuff about Triple P and about Andy Worski. If you're gonna say something like that, you said Triple P dated someone who was a PDF file, and you're saying Andy Worski is a PDF file. Where's your proof, Rich? Where's your proof? You always demand everyone to have proof about you when they say anything. Well, where's yours? Go ahead, show it.
If you were that concerned, let's say it in person. Pick the place. We'll go out to eat. Have a good old time. And now I have a spam filter in place, and that's it. And like I said to you, the thing that bugs me the most, and I put this on fucking YouTube, you could send a super chat like that, take the money right back. Thanks, YouTube. Making it much easier now. Yeah, PPP. I hope you fucking die soon. And I don't have...
Like...
Just out of his ass. I hope you die.
That's against TOS.
Exactly.
And Rich is still up after this.
Not even in a violent way. You're just going to get up one day, and after you have...
In what way? Then what way?
Yeah.
I hope you die.
But fucking cheeseburger at 2 in the morning?
The only way that you can die is peacefully in your sleep, but all the other ways are pretty violent if you say so. So what do you mean?
Yeah, and this is this is the last part that I want to play, and then we're gonna be done with this. But this is insane.
I know one day PPP is gonna drop dead of a heart attack, and you know what? I hope he really suffocates and dies slow, and it feels like there is a fucking weight on his chest. I'm not saying it.
Like,
wait a minute, wait a second.
I'll back it up for you.
So back it up, but before you do, just back it up. But I'll say this in the meantime. So you said, I hope you die, but not in a violent way, but I really hope he gets a heart attack in the next fucking breath. I'm like, dude, just make up your mind. Or at the very least, pay attention to how you fucking talk on here. It's all against TOS. It's not, I mean, there's no denying that much, but holy shit, does he go from one end to the fucking other end and to go back to the worst end? Holy fuck.
Yeah, we're going to play it one more time.
Okay. I put this on fucking YouTube. You could send a super chat like that, take the money right back. Thanks, YouTube. Making it much easier now. Yeah, PP.
And here it comes.
PP, I hope you fucking die soon. And and not even in a violent way. You're just going to get up one day, and after you have your 6 fucking cheeseburger at 2 in the morning, I know one day PPP is going to drop dead of a heart attack, and you know what? I hope he really suffocates and dies slow, and it feels like there is a fucking weight on his chest. I'm not saying I want anything bad to happen. Don't want any physical harm, but it's going to happen. The guy...
What the... That's
what you just did!
Attack. Oh my...
You just said it, that you wished death upon him. I mean, what? You just said it.
Evan,
guy.
Evan, I don't wish harm on you, Evan, but I hope someone throws you into a fucking wood chipper. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
And not the kind that only chips wood, the kind that splatters blood all over the grass and all over the rest of the trees. Like, what are you doing?
How about this, Evan? I got something even worse. I hope you drink out of the same glass as Cyrax.
Ugh,
it's like 700 fucking pounds.
That is a punishment worse than death. That's for sure.
It is.
Let him, dude. Clip this. Here, do me a favor. Clip this. Clip everything I just said. Clip it. Clip what I said about Ames. Clip what I said about everything. What you're talking about my kid? What did I say that's against TOS anyway? I didn't say I'm going to do anything physical.
Did it?
You wish death. You said it. You said I hope you fucking die. You can't wish death on people.
I hope you have a heart attack and that there's a weight on your chest. It's like, okay, Rich. There it is. That's the evidence. I don't know what more you want, but there it is.
The problem is with all these guys, Like, not all these guys, but with people like Rich that think that they're in charge, they can do whatever they want on this platform. Dude, all it takes is one person who knows somebody for something like this to blow up. You're fucked.
Yeah,
You're
you're done.
absolutely fucked.
You're
Like,
totally done. Yeah.
imagine if I'm a football guy. Imagine if someone sent this to a player like Tyrod Taylor on the New York Jets, because Rich is in New York. Tyrod Taylor's a well-respected quarterback around the league. If someone sent this to him out of context, he'd be like, yo, why is this guy wishing death on people, man? It's not cool. YouTube, take this guy down. Bro, Rich would be screwed. And I know that's like a crazy, outlandish thing. I'm not saying that is something that would happen, but like, Rich does these things where he says crazy, outlandish shit. And you look at Hassan, and I'm going to use Hassan as an example, shocking the dog.
Yes.
Hassan shocked his dog. And I think he 100% shocked the dog. I don't give a fuck what anyone
says. We've had 3 episodes dedicated to that.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any question at this point.
Yeah, he shocked the dog.
Shocked the dog.
And we saw people like Rhett and Link who do vacuum reviews. Rhett and Link, they're like, let's go ahead and talk about the cheese at the dollar store compared to Wegmans. Let's talk about different types of cheddar cheese. Even these guys were like, yeah, he shocked the dog.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things that if you do it, you transcend your audience and you go into a different orbit. And RTU, one of these days you're going to get caught, friend. And when that does happen, suffer.
Just hope a fat fascist pedophile dating fuck dies slow. Is there anything wrong with seeing a fascist die slow?
And there's not inherently wrong with that, but it's how you label it and who you direct it at.
Well, this is what I would say. ReviewTechUSA is not smart. He tries to talk about politics, and we're not going to get into it.
No, we're not going to get into that. I'm just saying the general sentiment. Okay, sure, fine, but I'm saying it's a false equivalence to what he's talking about.
Exactly. Like the way that he breaks things down, like, Rich, you don't own a house. You claim that you do. You lie about everything. You're a fat moron. Like, shut the fuck up.
Is that a bad thing? I don't care. It's dark. Let them know it's dark. Okay. Dude, when he dies of a heart attack, I hope it's the slowest, most painful heart attack he comes from. And I hope he dies the virgin that he is right now.
Yeah, and you got some text here. Phoenix, wishing harm on someone still isn't a good look. Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. And
LOL, holy shit, Rich.
Yeah, you have Stephen Laref. This will end well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all respect, Rich, but you bought a gun over Grace Thorpe. You really inviting people for IRL meetings? Like, come on. Yeah, it's true. Rich,
they are trying to say everything that happened to your kid was your fault. They get their info from AI. They are jokes. I don't agree with that.
Jessica Daniel, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't agree with that whatsoever. That's dumb.
I'm fixing the pull up on your enemies, gang, Burger King hero, and Rich liked it.
Because come on, man. You tell me that PPP gets any pussy. Never.
And then again, we criticized him in the Ames debate. Rich, you're in your 40s, man. Like, why are you talking about pussy? Like I get bitches. Like, you're not in high school, dude. You're in your 40s, man. Grow the fuck up.
I know.
Ever. You are failed human beings. I have held that back for quite a long time. I'm tired of them saying whatever horrible shit, not even about me, and I just ignore it. There you go. You got your clip. Fuck both of you. Dude, it ain't... Dude.
Real tough guy, Rich. Real tough guy.
Dude.
Listen, I am going to get angry once in a while. Welcome to a live stream, okay? And I've seen clips and I have shut my fucking mouth. Now, they're consistent. I get them emailed to me. I see shorts. There's literally a short right now I just saw saying Rich ate his daughter's eyes.
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's a joke, but it's still, not great. Not great.
Not, you stupid bastard.
Oh my God, though.
I don't say anything about it. I am a human that is eventually going to lose my shit when you talk about my kid. You know what?
Then don't do it on the street.
Mm-hmm. And Rich, you got to remember,
revenge is a fool's game.
It's true.
True.
You know what I'm saying? If it was a crash out thing, it would be something that I would do on a daily basis because I am barraged with it on a daily basis. I don't say anything. I ignore, I ban, I block, but it's going to eventually get under my skin. I am a human being just like other people.
Get your shit together. And it's true. I mean, yeah, he is a human being, and I understand that part. But for him to go ahead and to still wish death on someone, nah, fam, you lost that one. You lost that one, Rich. You lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's how you display your anger, and yeah, when you resort to death threats or when you resort to that low, which obviously a lot of these locales they will go there, but it's like you're not making yourself look good at that point. It's a little absurd to even say, "Oh, well, I'm justified because I was mad and it gets under my skin sometimes, so I just have to let it out." But it's like, no. I mean, yes, fair enough. I understand it. You're streaming all the time, whatever. But even the best streamers know you don't resort to death threats.
Yeah.
Right?
Because it's against TOS.
And it's against TOS. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But I think that pretty much wraps it up. Rich, he's a moron. He's an idiot. He's a loser, bum, dipshit. Yeah. You have to ignore this stuff. You really have to ignore this stuff. Stop trying to go ahead and just conveniently spread misinformation in the middle of you saying allegedly, like you did with Ames. The stuff that you say about Kino Casino, back it up. Back it up with clips. Back it up with posts, whatever you have to do. Don't make these outlandish claims, because whenever anyone goes after you, you do the same thing. Oh, that's bullshit, man. They're just making stuff up. Are they now? Are they now? Because there's clips of you, Rich. There's clips.
We just saw a few of them today.
Yep. So deal with it, Rich.
Yeah, deal with it.
You're in your 40s. Stop acting like a child. But I think that pretty much wraps up everything for us. Evan, you got anything else to say?
Yeah, Rich.
Shut up!
That's all there is to it. All there is to it. So in the meantime, be sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button for more, and the bell notification. Smash that bell. Don't do anything like eating the bell like Rich probably would. And follow us on Spotify for your audio version. And until next time, we will see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.